Well, hello there. Today we're going to watch a classic TV series called Gilmore Girls, a show that I'm sure most of our listeners are familiar with. Gilmore Girls is known far and wide as one of the best TV series to ever hit the air. So today we're going to reminisce and watch the series again with the entire cast of Then and Now. We will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors from the show and how they've changed in 2023. Okay, let's check it out together. Lauren Graham was born on March 16, 1967 in Honolulu, Hawaii. She played the character Lorelai Gilmore in the series when she was 33 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 56.
I really need to hear that once in a while.
I love you and I'm gonna marry you, and at our wedding, we are having lobster.
Okay.
One thing that happened.
Really?
Like the minute it was over, I just can't remember things, and people are very devoted fans, and they, come up and say stuff. And
Keiko Egina was born on October 3, 1973 in Honolulu, Hawaii. She played the character Lane Kim in the series when she was 27 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 49.
I don't want to keep secrets from you.
You don't?
My band had this amazing chance to play this really famous
We're in Canada, and Alexis and I, the very first walk and talk that we did.
Scott Patterson was born on September 11, 1958 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He played the character Luke Danes in the series when he was 42 years old in 2000. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 64.
Like kids, they're always sticky, like they've got jam on their hands. Even if there's no jam in the house, somehow they've always got jam on their hands. I'm not the right guy to deal with that. I have no patience for jam
Different
hands.
time back then. People were tougher. What can I say? Do-overs.
Yannick Truesdale was born on March 17, 1970 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He played the character Michel Girard in the series when he was 30 years old in 2000. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 53.
And I'm not a man who works with his hands. So the best I can do is suggest that you please try for another weekend, any weekend.
Good. It was actually my first audition in LA. And when I read it, it felt very much it was something I could do well. But after the audition,
Kelly Bishop was born on February 28, 1944 in Colorado Springs, Colorado. She played the character Emily Gilmore in the series when she was 56 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 79.
Oh my, that's very good. Your father and I know a man who owns a couple dozen of these stands as part of his holdings. Now I can sincerely tell him I like his product.
She's up with current things, but there's a certain value system that she expects people to live by.
Edward Herman was born on July 21, 1943 in Washington, D.C. He played the character Richard Gilmore in the series when he was 57 years old in 2000. Sadly, on December 31, 2014, Herman died from brain cancer at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in Manhattan, New York, at the age of 71.
I assume you've heard about everything by now.
Yes, well, I believe I've heard some bits and pieces. I really was.
You are from Washington, D.C.?
I was born there long ago during the big war. My dad was working for the government, and we were from the Midwest.
Melissa McCarthy was born on August 26, 1970 in Plainfield, Illinois. She played the character Sookie St. James in the series when she was 30 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 52.
That's it. Give every last one of them a nice good squeeze. You wouldn't want to actually leave me one that I could sell somebody else. Oh, wait a minute, you missed one. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I'm just going to let you...
maybe even 70. Were you trapping squirrels?
Right.
And he's like, not the point. They're ripping up my roof. I'm like, stop trapping.
Alexis Bledel was born on September 16th in 1981 in Houston, Texas. She played the character Rory Gilmore in the series when she was 19 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 41.
It's falling apart. apart. I messed everything up. I don't know what to do.
Your grandmother should be back any minute.
Being in Spanish behind me, and mine would say, the lady cutting my hair would say, oh, I just took like a big chunk out of her hair, and the other one says, well,
Sean Gunn was born on May 22, 1974 in St. Louis, Missouri. He played the character Kirk Gleason in the series when he was 26 years old in 2000. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 49.
Who? Lulu. Is Lulu still there?
You mean your date?
Yes, Lulu, my date. Who else would I mean? Catch up, man. Time is of the essence.
Yes, she's still there.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Now get out from behind
We
my
also love each other, and we're just like, hey, we're making this thing, and we're going to put it out there, and hopefully people will love it. But even if they...
Liza Wheel was born on June 5, 1977 in Passaic, New Jersey. She played the character Paris Geller in the series when she was 23 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 46.
Trendy, and I, for one, have no intention of being humiliated in front of the whole class because we were forced to study in the middle of a carnival and you two couldn't keep your eye on the prize. I want to win, and I'm going to win.
So it was very comforting to read that first script and see it there, and it all sort of came back, and I didn't.
Liz Torres was born on September 27, 1947 in the Bronx, New York. She played the character Miss Patty in the series when she was 53 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 75.
Are you ready?
I'm right in the middle of something, Jesus, but I'll be right out. Patience.
Okay.
Now, as we were saying...
Who's the fox, Pat?
Really short shelf life when you can do it. So the fact that she was going to waste 4 years of her youth at Harvard kind of broke my...
Jared Padalecki was born on July 19, 1982 in San Antonio, Texas. He played the character Dean Forrester in the series when he was 18 years old in 2000. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 41.
A desperate need for some cornstarch?
yes.
Nice uniform. Zach, you want a pop or something? Break. In Chicago, they call it pop.
Fowler with Matt Barr before we worked together.
So
on
now
Walker.
you're a look at you all together.
Yeah, but her
Fantastic.
husband, Jeremy Carver, had run a show I had done called Supernatural for about...
Matt Chutry was born on May 20th, 1977 in Manchester, New Hampshire. He played the character Logan Huntsberger in the series when he was 27 years old in 2004. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 46.
He bartended for you.
Yes, Marty. I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. Of course, I met you yesterday with Marty. Nice to see you again.
Rory.
Nice to see you again, Rory. You're looking well.
First audition I had, I didn't get it, but I had watched Gilmore Girls. I was familiar with, as you guys know, there's a specific cadence.
Oh, yeah.
It's a drum.
Jackson Douglas was born on May 22, 1969 in Kent, Washington. He played the character Jackson Belleville in the series when he was 31 years old in 2000. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 54.
I understand perfectly. You want to be a dictator.
Oh, come off it!
Commandant St. James says, Brussels sprouts, you will bring me the Brussels sprouts.
I'm trying.
Michael Winters was born on February 21, 1945 in Hartford, Connecticut. He played the character Taylor Doose in the series when he was 55 years old in 2000. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 78.
No matter how much steam blows out of your ears, our decision will be final.
So it's hardball, huh? Well, the council gave you special permission to run bingo out of that building. We could withdraw it.
At your own peril.
Meaning?
Recurring. Well, they always tell you that. You know, they always would say that. It would never happen. You know, you'd go, you'd do your 4 episodes.
Sally Struthers was born on July 28, 1947 in Portland, Oregon. She played the character Babette Dell in the series when she was 53 years old in 2000. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 76.
The pose are weird. I'd fear being killed in my sleep. Plus, I don't like strangers using my toilet.
I bet the Kims could put people up, and Taylor and Al.
And we've got our couch in my room.
Valerie and Harper and I tied for Best Supporting Actress in a sitcom, and we both got to go on the stage and make speeches together.
Chris Eagman was born on March 1, 1965 in Denver, Colorado. He played the character Jason Stiles in the series when he was 38 years old in 2003. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 58.
A little to the left, you get the satisfaction of knowing you were doing something, but you were not pandering for a dog bone.
Can you move a little to the right?
No, not yet. We just do a little to the left until it hits the wall, and then I turn them around.
What a great world to be in. How unbelievably romantic it was. Unbelievably
Before we wrap up this journey through the world of the Gilmore Girls TV series, I want to hear from you. Who's your favorite character from the series? What's this thing that they have that is so appealing to you? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments section below, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you're always the first to know when new content is released. Your support and engagement mean the world to me. Thank you for joining me on this journey down memory lane.